Hello. Hi, welcome to the Friday Night Showcase here at Ari's Tavern, 5686 Pecos here in Denver, Colorado for our fans, millions of fans watching online, and thank you very much for tuning in. A big hand for everyone. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. As I'm walking up, the gentleman to the right says, "This ain't BET." So I was trying to see what, I was like, what is that? Oh, it's the jacket? It was the jacket. I didn't get it for a second. Okay. All right. I know. I look like Steve Harvey. I know. I can't help it. I can't help it. But thanks for, noticing and shit. Anyway, so tonight you're going to see some of Denver's finest comics, finest young comics come up here and tell some jokes. So enjoy them and respect them, and they're going to be fun. They're going to be lots of fun. So are we ready to have some fun with the Friday Night Showcase here at Ari's Tavern? Yes. All right, let's just rock and roll. Ladies and gentlemen, your first young comic coming to the stage. I saw him just the other night, and I'm telling you, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry. That's okay. What? You need what? I'm like, what? Oh, cool. Right on, man. I'm excited too. Thanks for staying. Oh, you quit smoking? Yeah, that's a bitch. I mean, but congratulations. Congratulations. But I tell you, I quit smoking too a bunch of years ago, but I know how it is. I mean, if I ever get the doctor says you have like a week to live, on the way home, I'm buying a pack of cigarettes. Swear to God, that's just the way that is. Oh, you quit? Oh, wrong. Oh, Colorado smoking. My bad. 420 Colorado. Oh yeah, here we are in Colorado. So we're gonna thank you very much for being kind to the comics. And you ready? You rock and roll? You good? Okay. All right. So your first comic, come to the stage. Very, very funny young man. I saw him the other night, and I said to myself, I got to get this guy on the show. So it lucked out that he contacted me, so I was like, cool. So I got him on the show. Love this guy. Ladies and gentlemen, Jacob Rupp right there. Jacob Rupp right there.
What is up, Ari's Tavern? How we doing? We all right? Okay. All right. Cool. It sucks being dyslexic. Am I left? Okay. Do you guys ever look up strip club Yelp reviews and then wonder, maybe I shouldn't have internet access? Just me? All right. My mom used to say I'm special, you guys. She says I was special ever since I was touched by an angel. Excuse me, touched by Angel, my Mexican landscaper. All right. Ari's Tavern. All right. I don't know if you can tell by this bucket hat, but I'm coming down from the magical land of Boulder, Colorado. All right, yeah. Boulder's a weird place. The other day, this homeless person whispered at me. He was like, "Those who wander are not all lost," and then just vanished into his alleyway. Like, what kind of gypsy-ass town do I live in? Where even the homeless people have whimsical quips, But on second thought, I was like, that's kind of cool. If I was homeless and weird like that, I'd like to whisper sayings to people, but I mess up my sayings, So I'd come out and be like, "You shouldn't count your chickens in your glass house when life gives you AIDS." Then fall back. Okay. Okay, we're doing it. Why is the phrase cool as a cucumber, you guys? Highbrow humor. Try to follow me, okay? It should be a cooler vegetable, like a bell pepper. Bell peppers taste and look more badass. If this was high school, bell peppers would have worn a leather jacket, been varsity QB, and probably fingered my girlfriend in the backseat of his Volvo. If you don't like cool as a bell pepper because that has zero ring to it, I would also accept cool as my cousin Freddie. My cousin Freddie happened to be hurt in a terrible skiing accident and is now hooked up to life support. But let me tell you, he's the coolest vegetable I know. Don't worry, my cousin Freddie also fingered my girlfriend in the backseat of his Volvo, so it works out. Yeah, that joke is very not real. Okay, I like I like rap I like rap music a lot, you guys. Does anybody in here like rap music a little bit? Okay, we're doing this joke anyway. We're gonna do this joke anyway. It's a big deal in rap music to make the sound a gun makes, you know? Like they always be like, God, my neighborhood's so rough. All I hear is bop, 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 bang, bang, bang. But if I was a rapper, I like to be a little more fun with it, you know? I'd be like, I hit you with the AK, motherfucker. I pick you, I pick you, I pick you. My fofo make sure all your kids don't grow. Aruga, aruga. That's why I don't have a deal yet. That's why I don't have a deal. One of my favorite rappers is a guy by the name of 2 Chainz. Any of you guys know 2 Chainz? If you don't know 2 Chainz, he has really dumb lyrics, but he likes to say his name before he raps, so you know who's rapping, you know? Yeah, 2 Chainz. I think that's amazing. He says his name before he raps. Like, you can't do that at any other job. Like, you're not going to go to your dentist and, like, sit down in your dentist chair, and your dentist will be like, yeah, how you doing? Yeah, we're about to get started. I'm just getting my Schwab here. All right, you ready? Dr. Schwartz? Like, no. Like, you go to a different dentist. You go to a dentist down the street. One with less haters. I've been pretty lonely, you guys, so I've downloaded this app where I can, like, meet people with similar interests and maybe experience a casual hookup. It's called Pornhub. Pornhub does have an app, but it's useless because you can only watch 5 videos a day, and I'm not going to pay for premium like some kind of perverts. You know, that's amazing to me, though. I can have videos on my phone like that. Like, how do they masturbate in the 19th century? You know, like, by candlelight? Looking at a picture of a woman they drew from memory? But now, if I'm in the mood, I can have a disgruntled teen doing butt stuff like that. But I won't because I'm not on Wi-Fi and my data rates are ridiculous. You guys thought that was a porn joke? That's a fuck you Verizon joke. All right. Speaking of apps that make me feel lonely, I've downloaded this app. It's called Snapchat. Any of you guys Snapchat in here? All right, a little bit. All right, it's all the youngins these days. They send pictures to each other, and you can see it for like 10 seconds. I'm really new to Snapchat, though. And the other day, this girl, she Snapchatted me, and she was like half naked, like in her bra. And I was like, oh, what do I do now? I feel like I should respond. And I asked my roommates, and they're like, dick pic. I'm like, really? That seems like a bit of a jump. And they're like, no, dick pic. You know? So I went in the bathroom because it's weird to take a dick pic in the front room. And I'm looking. Thank you. Thanks, this table. Thanks. I was just about to take it, and I'm looking down. I'm like, God damn it, this is just like high school. I got a zit on picture day. I was just about to take it. Thank you. Thank you. I'm still going. I'm still going. I'm still going. I was just about to take the picture, and she sent me another picture. She had, like, a coat and scarf, and, like, on the text it said, sorry, wrong guy. You know? So I did what any gentleman would do. I sent her my dick anyway. What's up, Ari's Tavern? Turns out, I didn't even download Snapchat. I was just sending pictures to my niece. Oh, on that? Okay. All right, let's end better than that. Let's end better than that. Shit. I don't know if you tell by looking at me, but I'm actually like half Mexican and half white. And it works out well because I look all white, but I still have this urge to just steal shit. All right, thanks, guys. My name's Jacob Robb. Thank you.
That's Jacob Robb right there. Big hand, right on. All right. I think it's funny. Very funny guy. Very funny guy. Sweet. All right, so you kind of catch the rhythm on how things happen, you know? They tell jokes. Y'all laugh? Cool. Good to go. All right, your next comic, come to the stage. Come on up, Mike. Funny guy. Started his comedy career. Oh, that's okay. We're waiting for people to walk in and walk past so Michael can get to the front where he should have been when I told him he was next. But that's okay. That's okay. Ladies and gentlemen, a very funny guy, Michael Martage right there. Michael Martage. Have fun, buddy.
Yeah, fuck him. So, how's everybody doing tonight? All right, so I have all my planned stuff that I'm supposed to do, but I gotta tell you, I feel like I made some parenting mistakes. I got a 9-year-old boy and a 12-year-old daughter who, you know, is definitely me. Looks like me, I'm sure. The boy, not so positive. There's no blondes in my family. All right, so today I told him, you got to take a shower, dude. And nobody can go like a week without a shower. I said, he goes, I only have like 5 minutes. And well, myself and a couple of my buddies here, we're actually in the military. So is anybody else in the military ever served? Nobody? All right, so, okay. Well, I know a Vietnam veteran just walked in here. So the basic 3 S's in the military are you have to be able to shave, shit, and shower in 5 minutes, correct? Yeah, not in that order. I don't know what the order is. So Dad made the mistake of telling the boy in 5 minutes you can shave, shit, and shower. So he's repeating that now, and my wife is on her way here, and I'm sure I'm going to have a talk when she gets here. So not too awesome on that one. Any other? I'm jumping into some new stuff here. So back, Scott, what'd you figure about 15 years ago? I got one of my buddies back here. I've known him since 3rd grade, and we both served in the military together. So Iraq and Afghanistan and everything. So I've known him forever. So one of my nieces, which now the last one just graduated high school, I was over at my mom's house, and my sister was divorced at the time and living with my mom, and she has 3 little girls. So at the time, they were like 6, 5, and about 3. And my mom says, since you're over here, and Scott was there for this, you need to put your nieces to bed. Now, if you ever want to get out of ever having to put your nieces to bed, this is the way to do it. My parents have all wood floors. So as soon as I was walking them down the hall, and I've got them all by hand, and they're adorable. I love my nieces. As soon as I got to the door and walked through, I flipped the light off, threw myself to the floor, and slid myself under the bed and started screaming like I was being dragged under the bed. My 2 older nieces ran like hell. My little niece, who's 3, grabbed me by the hand and pulled and tugged for dear life to save me. So those 2 older bitches don't get nothing for Christmas or their birthdays. All right, so I'm gonna tell a little bathroom etiquette real quick, and then I'm gonna roll out of here. So we got a lot of rules. Let me see if I get this. Let's get this out of here. We got a lot of rules for guys when we go to the bathroom. Guys, do we talk to each other when we go to the bathroom? Never, ever, ever, unless you're like in the stall. There's a big black dude next to you. You kind of got to look a little bit and be like, damn, that's okay. That's okay. So I'm at a conference, and I'm at this bar, and I've had quite a few to drink. And so I walk into the bathroom, and, you know, you pee, you don't talk, there's no eye contact. You do not make eye contact. And I turn around. I did flush, by the way. Washing my hands, and then from there, I turn around to grab the door handle, and the guy who's next to me doesn't. He flushes, and what does he do? He grabs the door handle just before me. Now, I'm one of those people that's very expressive, so on my face, the look was, oh, shit. Now I have to grab a paper towel because I have to open the door after him. Well, he gets pissed. He's like, is there a problem? I'm like, there's no problem. I was thinking the whole time while I was checking you out how I wanted to touch your penis. He's like, excuse me? And I was like, well, I mean, obviously you wanted me to touch your penis because you just went straight from the urinal and you were touching your stuff to the door handle, so inadvertently I'm touching your stuff. So he gets pissed off, and now this fight is outside the bar, and all my buddies that I served with, we were supposed to be celebrating, they're at the under of the bar flirting with girls. I'm about to get my ass kicked by about 4 or 5 guys. His buddies were there. So they come up and they're all giving me crap, and they're like, hey, what's your problem? And I was like, so I told him the story, and it went from me almost getting my ass kicked to one of his buddies going, dude, you didn't wash your fucking hands? All right, so I'm going to wrap up real quick with Melissa. You ready? You got to come up here real quick. She promised me last time I came up here that she was going to help me out with my act. So I'm going to wrap up with this. Are you ready, Melissa? All right, show them.
I don't want to flash him.
Take this, bitches.
I shanked him last time.
That ain't what she did. Hold this. Hold this. She's lying. She was all. I don't know what prison she went to, but that's not shanking. Thank you.
Oh, Lord, are you done? Sorry. Michael Marty's right there. That guy, right there. Right on. Wow. Lord. My bad. Okay, so I had an idea that I had a dream that I solved the world's fossil fuel problems when I invented a car that run off rubber bands. But the only problem was you had to push it backwards for like a half mile before. All right. I know that was too stupid to laugh at, but you already laughed, so fuck you, no takebacks. All right, here we go. Your next comic, very, very funny young lady, started her comedy career close to here, but did one of her very first sets here. Anyway, very funny young lady, come on up to the stage. Right there is Tiffy Pink. Right there is Tiffy Pink. Go get him, sweetie. Have fun.
Hi, you guys. How are y'all?
Good.
Ooh, no enthusiasm there. So, I just graduated from high school in May, and that was nice. Yeah. Everyone's always asking you what you're going to do after you graduate. And then there's no questions asked at graduation. You just look at where they put their tassels. Let it sink in. Let's see. I recently started driving because when you're over 16 and you don't have a license, people they don't take it well. They're like, how old are you now, dear? As if they really care. They're like, I'm 18. And they're like, and you don't drive? I'm like, I want you to stay away from her. There's something wrong with her. If she ain't driving, she ain't right. Well, I was out there driving, and my town has been really supportive. All the older people, they keep giving me the peace sign. And I'm like, that is so sweet. But they keep putting up only one finger. And I just let it go because they're old, and I smile at them, and they do it even more. So I'm not looking forward to it. I just signed up for classes at Metro. And they have orientation. I thought when I graduated I'd get out of that, because then they have the awkward questions where you have to say something interesting about yourself. You can never beat the girl, and she's like, my name is Stephanie. I have a cat that has 2 legs. And you're like, how am I going to beat that? Like, I have a boyfriend with 2 legs. And they're like, ah. So I always tell them this story. My little sister and I promised her when I get out of medical school I'm taking her to Scotland with our husbands to go on the lake and look for the Loch Ness Monster. And everyone's always charmed by this story. The only reason we're bringing husbands is someone always dies on these adventures, and it's not going to be us. I've been dating lately, and I had a friend who wanted to set me up on a date. Well, Brittany, she's got interesting notions when it comes to dating. She took blind date literally last time, and what girl doesn't love doing her hair and makeup? He was a little too gropey, though. Not of me, the guy next to me. Just went downhill. Well, she was telling me about this guy. Well, I love him educated, and I love him older, and she told me he had a degree. She told me he went to church. I'm like, Mom's going to be happy. And he had a car. The last guy walked to pick me up, and he had a limp. It was terrible. Well, I'm like, okay. So I tell her, well, set us up on a date. She's like, there's only one problem, Tiffy. She's like, it's going to be a while. And I'm like, why? He had a degree, all right. 3rd-degree murder. That wasn't even it, though. He was a Mormon, and nobody's got time for that. And that's all for me.
That's Tiffy Pink right there. Nice set. Tiffy Pink, there. That's what the show is all about. We try to catch the beginnings of comics. I mean, maybe someone will find their voice here on our stage, and that'd be fantastic. So, oh, by the way, I just got the photo of this kid in Africa that I've been supporting, and guess what? He looks nothing like me. So, no takebacks. All right, here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Andrew Reschke right there. Andrew Reschke.
Hey, give it up for Eugene. Give it up for all the comics you've seen. Give it up for the wait staff here at Ari's. Give it up for me because I'm on stage right now, and that's the polite thing to do. 5 or 10 more seconds of the applause, guys, and that'll be great, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you. You guys are so kind. Well, as Eugene said, my name is Andrew Reschke. My last name is German. It means not a Nazi. Didn't have any part of that shit, so Mazel Tov, right? I'm originally from South Dakota, or as I like to call it, the land of that diversity forgot. South Dakota, they should actually change their slogan to South Dakota. The only thing that's black here is the hills. You know what I'm saying? No black people at all. No black people. I'm about to turn 28 in a couple months, so I'm actually learning, like, at this age right now, I'm learning some things, like, I'm young enough to where I can have sex for a good amount of time, but old enough to where I have to sit down because my knees hurt afterwards, you know? I'm also learning that I can't eat like I used to. Like last week, I gave up on life and had Taco Bell 3 times in 2 days. 3 times it, like, do you understand how much you have to hate your life to have Taco Bell 3 times in 2 days? I would rather take the chance saying Candyman's name 3 times in my dark bathroom than shit out all that Taco Bell again. It's ridiculous. I'm married, which explains this great body that I have. My wife and I actually just celebrated our 6th anniversary. You guys don't have to, she doesn't enjoy that either. I love my wife, I really do. Like, she'll, she's really nice. Like, she'll send texts to me. Last week, she sent me a text, and she was like, I'd really like to spend a weekend away with you. And I was like, oh, that was sweet. So I texted her back, and I was like, this isn't your boyfriend, wrong number. Get that shit right. I know you don't want to have a weekend away with me. Seriously? No, but we've never had, like, a vacation. We've never had, like, a honeymoon or anything like that, so we've been discussing where we could go to have a vacation. I said San Diego. San Diego's a beautiful place if you've never been. I went with my family on a family vacation one time, but didn't get to enjoy the trip. Tell you why. First full day that we were there, we were out on the beach from, like, 9 in the morning until 5 in the evening. Anybody want to guess how much sunscreen I put on? Yeah, none. So I got to spend the vacation in our hotel room peeling off my skin and watching Maury. And I should have known it was going to be bad right from the get-go. We got to the room. There's only 2 beds. My mom and my sister shared one. That's fine. My dad had the other one. He has night farts, so I'm not going to sleep in a bed with that guy. So I've got this makeshift bed on the ground made of comforters that I later find out hotels don't wash every day. So I'm looking at my bed, and I'm like, Dad, there's, like, white crusted stains on here. What do I do? And he looks me straight in the eyes, and he goes, don't put your mouth on it. Great advice from my dad. My wife and I, we've actually been together for almost 10 years, and we're still continuing to learn things about each other, which is nice. Like, lately we've been talking about our fears. Everybody has fears, right? Sir, over here, you got any fears? You got any fears? Anybody? You guys got fears? How about seeing your grandma in the shower? How's that sit with you? If you're not scared of that, I'm scared of you. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. No, but we're finding that, like, our fears are different. So, like, I'm scared of things like snakes and spiders and bees. And she's scared of things like clowns and sour cream, having sex with me with her eyes open. So, like, they're all different things. They're all different things. Like, I know that I need to lose weight. Like, nobody needs to tell me that shit. I'm sure it has something to do with our sex life, you know? So, like, I mean, even having regular sex now, we have to have a safe word. You know, like, I'll be on top of her for, like, 20 seconds, and she's like, okay, burrito, burrito, burrito. And I'm like, what? Why burrito? She's like, because you're smothering me, so just get off. Just get off. We have 2 kids, too. Which, if you have kids, you know that that's a strain on anything at all. So, you know, what I'm finding is, like, you know, 10 years ago, when we were dating, we were 18, we used to go have sex in the closet when I'd go to our parents' house because it was, like, dangerous. It was naughty and stuff. 10 years later, we're still having sex in the closet because it's the only place that we can get away from our kids. You know what I mean? Like, we're in there and I'm on top and I'm trying to give her my best moves. All the while I have to stick my leg out to try to keep the door closed because the kids are outside knocking. Mommy, Daddy, what are you doing? We're changing our clothes. We'll be out in a little bit. 30 seconds later, Daddy, are you coming? I'm trying. Sucks. Anybody, where's the parents out here? Parents, younger or older kids? Older kids, you guys are so lucky. You guys are so lucky. Because it sucks having younger kids. With older kids, you can just leave them. You just leave them. It's like this. You go, okay. They go, here's $30. Here's $30 for pizza, okay? You spend it on the pizza, and that's it, okay? We're going to have a good time. Do not call us unless it's an emergency. Do not call us unless this house is on fire or someone is trying to murder you, okay? And you better not have that Michael's kid over here either, because he's a little piece of shit, and I think he's stealing from us, okay? No, I'm going to remind you one more time, do not call us, okay? We're trying to have a good time. We're going to be drinking. You're going to call with something stupid. I don't know how the microwave works. Now I'm going to be on my 4th cocktail, and I'm going to tell you what I really think about you. Okay, love you. At least that's what my parents did to me. I've been working on some characters I'd like to try for you guys, okay? So this first character is called Rapper Who Forgot the Words, okay? And I need you guys to help me with a beat going. Yeah. Here we go. Rapper Who Forgot the Words. Yeah. Now what? What the fuck were those words? Shit. That's Rapper Who Forgot the Words. This next one is Ray Romano doing a phone survey, and every answer is no. Okay? Ray Romano doing a phone survey, every answer is no. No! That's Ray Romano doing a phone survey, every answer is no. This last one is a guy in an Affliction t-shirt. Okay? Guy in an Affliction t-shirt. I know the movie's not out yet, but I know Expendables 3 is going to be my favorite movie. That's Guy in an Affliction t-shirt. Thank you. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to leave you guys with this. I have kind of a new hobby. I like to watch movies, but I like to watch them in reverse. Kind of gives you a new perspective on the film that you're watching. I'll give you an example. The movie Godzilla in reverse. It's about a dinosaur that helps rebuild a city and then moonwalks into the ocean. It's pretty sweet. Rambo in reverse. John Rambo heals hundreds of people with his magic bullet vacuum. Yeah. The movie Pretty Woman in reverse. Richard Gere turns a very nice girl into a prostitute. And finally, the movie Geely in reverse. Still a shitty fucking movie. You guys, I'm Andrew Askey. Thank you very much.
Andrew Rasky right there. Andrew Rasky right there. Yay. All right, let's keep the comedy train on the fast track. Coming to the stage now, Cody Spiker. Cody Spiker right there. There we go. Have a good set.
Ari's Tavern, you beautiful, beautiful people. I'm doing well, thank you. I'm doing well. Yeah, I slept like a baby last night, you guys. I did. I woke up every couple of hours crying and screaming. Having soiled myself just a little bit. Like you do, just looking for that big boob in the sky. Doesn't seem to come anymore. Yeah. No, actually, you guys, I'm a little bummed out. I broke up with my boyfriend today. Yeah, no, and he was really inconsolable, and you know what I did is I just said to him, look, you're 12 years old. You know, you have the rest of your life. You just go, play. Yeah. I don't know if there's any parents out there. I'm not a parent. I am a child care provider. I'm a little nanny. I'm not a little nanny. I'm actually a full-size nanny of little kids. But I know after 10 years of doing that kids are the greatest form of contraception I've ever come across. Right? You just spend a few hours with them and you're just like, ooh, right back to mom. Nope. No more of that. They don't actually like being stuck up there though, you guys. Yeah, once they're out of the womb. That's just a gross image. I don't think anyone enjoyed that. I'm not proud of that joke. I just trial by error. I'm trying to just spread knowledge around, you guys. I did have a 6-year-old little girl the other day challenge me to a game of hopscotch. And I said, you know what, you little cretin, you're on. It turns out hopscotch isn't a drinking game. So I made some mistakes. Feel poorly about it. Also, though, I'll let you know that little girl can really put back the whiskey. Yeah, no, we napped it off. I did just a little bit of a crayon mustache on her face. You asshole, you know. She's such a cute kid. She really is. She's just a really mean drunk. Yeah. Now, let's see. You guys, doing comedy as a lady is pretty funny. I have some weird things said to me. One guy, a heckler, one night called me a dingo. That's a little dehumanizing. You know, you steal one baby from one campsite. You eat one baby one time. Accusations are just thrown. Yeah, wow. I had no idea I was watching a dingo do comedy right now. That was a weird Friday night. I'm coming at you guys from Boulder. I've been there a couple years now. And here's the thing. People in Boulder, think that they're going to Hogwarts. Yeah. And I personally, you guys, I went to Hufflepuff. Yeah, thank you. Loyalty. Loyalty is my trait. I saw a Subaru the other day with a couple of bumper stickers, little red Subaru, that just, I'll tell you it. 3 bumper stickers. The first one said, I'd rather be folk dancing. And the second one said, certified Boulderite. And then the third one said, I'm not a native, but I got here as fast as I could. Maybe it was something. It was Quidditch 2015. I don't know, dude. No, but you guys, I just looked at this Subaru and I didn't know what to do about it. So I just slashed their tires. Because that shouldn't be rolling anywhere. I do. I say some bouldery things, though, myself. I do. I'll come clean to you guys about it. I told a friend about a recent split from a guy that I was seeing. Actually, the 12-year-old. That breakup. But I said this to her. I said, it wasn't so much a breakup, but it was a breakthrough. And I just wanted to like throw myself off those pretty mountains and just let my body roll down like as you wish. You can't take that back. Yeah, all right. I'll leave you guys with this. Being from Boulder, a lot of pretty people there. Their smoothies and they're running and all that shit. And dental health is important. So I've been trying to floss more. Okay, I'm gonna keep moving with this. Thank you to the 99% of you that are paying attention. Oh, good, okay, welcome back. So I'm trying to develop a habit, you guys, of good dental hygiene and floss. So now, when I wanna masturbate, I just go and make myself floss first. Yeah, no, it's a good thing, you guys. I went to the store, I got like the peppermint and the cinnamon and the regular flavored lube. Yeah, I'm flossing like once and twice a day. So when you see me in a few months and you're like, holy shit, Cody has some healthy gums, you can be like, yeah, no, she's definitely still single. All right, that's my time. Give it up. Thanks, guys.
Cody Spiker right there. Cody Spiker right there. Very cool. So we having a good time so far? Good, good, good. All right, your next comic actually did start her comedy career right here on this stage. Coming to the stage now, the very funny, walking forward faster and faster and faster, Krista Harris right there. Krista Harris, go get them, baby. Have fun.
Hey guys, how's it going? It's really good to be here. It's a good way to spend a Friday night. The other day I was walking home, and on the way home there's a liquor store, and across the street from the liquor store there was a fireworks stand, and I thought maybe that's kind of a bad idea, you know. But I guess either way, someone's party is gonna be on fire, you know. Like I can just picture it now. Some guy saying, "Well, I mean, we seem to be pretty wasted here. Should we light him up anyway?" Yeah. Go ahead and do that. I mean, Dave's passed out there on the lawn, but what the hell? And so, actually, the other day, the other morning, I got out of my house and I looked, and there was a guy who was passed out on the lawn, and he wasn't looking too well, so I went over there to make sure that he was okay and everything. And I woke him up, I was like, are you all right, sir? And he was like, I was planning on sleeping in today. Thanks very much for waking me up, lady. And he was like, by the way, your grass is really patchy, like you should do something about that. And I'm like, well, I'm sorry, I wasn't expecting company. I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Yeah. And it's just been an interesting time lately. Not too long ago, I went to therapy because, you know, things have been going well for me. And I was in the waiting room, and I noticed this sign that said, "There's no roof access for the patients." And I kind of wondered, no, it really was. And I was just wondering, what's the deal with that? Is that like a liability issue or something? What sort of precipitated that? Like, you know, maybe there was a guy who said, you know, that psychiatrist was right. I am a little delusional. Maybe King of the Universe is not a realistic life goal. But hey, I'll just go up here and I'll find out if I can fly. And, you know, he tries, and obviously he can't fly, and, you know, face down, guess not. And a news crew comes and says, hey, didn't you guys try to stop this? And they're like, well, I mean, there was a sign. I mean, that pretty much covers our ass, doesn't it? And yeah. Another time I went to the doctor because, again, things were going well, and they had a sign that said, please do not let the patients know that we're understaffed. It'll make them very nervous. And I'm like, great, now the only people who know are everyone who knows how to read the sign. So thanks for that. Well, that's gonna do it for me. You guys have been awesome.
Chris Harris right there. Chris Harris right there. Gave this gentleman the chuckles. He can't stop laughing right there. Anyways. A bowl full of cherries. Okay, we'll talk later about what that means. I'm not really sure, but. It's Colorado? Oh, cool. Okay, cool. Right on. Anyway, I'm having a ball. Y'all having a ball? You having a good time over there? Cool. Right on. By the way, we're at Ari's Tavern in Denver, Colorado. Come on down. Get yourself an Ari's burger. All you people, the ones that ate, did you enjoy? You enjoyed? Very cool. All right, good to go. All right, your next comic. Setting up her camera. Very funny young lady. Rosa Mariposa.
What's happening, Aries? Look at all you pretty faces. Woo woo! Give yourself an applause. I thank you guys so much for supporting comedy. Give it up for Eugene, because he's a bad mamma jamma coming up here with his quote, looking all que suave. And give it up for your bartenders. What? They're keeping you liquored up. Yeah. Yee. So happy Friday. A la verga, we fucking made it, right? I'm glad to see a lot of brownies in the fucking room. A la fucking, it's about fucking time, eh? For realies. Because I'm not from here. But when I moved here, everybody thought I was Mexican. I was like, orale. You can see color. They're like, oh yeah, I noticed your face was brown. I'm like, orale. Thank you for noticing my qualities, eh? But I'm not. I'm New Mexican. Yee, that's a whole lot of crazy. Yee, you know it, eh? That means we're taller. We have car insurance. And we don't have to run from the migra unless we visit Arizona. PNG profilers, right? No, right? No, you've been there? I visited my cousin. I was like, woo woo. And I'm like, orale, we have the white kid. She speaks English. Because I don't know if you guys know, you brownies, once you bone with a white guy, you end up with a white kid. Orale. Right? Because when my kid was brown, when she was 4, she comes. All right, let's rewind. So when she was 4, she runs into the room, all que suave, you know me, really smooth, you know? And she's like, orale, Mom, I can't find my shoes. And I'm like, orale, you just said shoes. She's like, I know, I can't find them. I'm like, mija, you're white. She says, I know, help me find my shoes. And I'm like, say shoes right, and I will. She's like, no, we gotta go. So I helped her. But then when she was 5, I was in the bathroom and she comes in and she's all looking at her face, all que suave. She's like, hey, Mom, why am I so white? Orale, miclo. That's what your dad looks like. She's like, it's okay, Mom, because I'm brown on the inside. And I'm like, mija, as soon as you take that poop, I don't know how brown you'll be. That was a long time ago because now she's 18. I survived. A la verga, look at me, I look good. But I noticed, once they turn 18, they want to throw rules on you. Like, go to sleep. I have to wake up in the morning and have school. I'm like, fuck you. And then she's like, I can hear you laughing. I'm like, fucker, put your headphones on and then you can hear me nothing. And then the last one, it fucking chaps me, bro. She's all, hey, Mom, I got a cockatoo. And I'm like, mija, quit it. I need privacy right now. It'll take about 35, 45 minutes. You feel me? But moving to Colorado is crazy because you guys have like the menstrual system of the crazies of your weathers. Like one day you'll be like bright, shiny people on my shoulders makes me happy. And then bam, you get rain, and then bam, you get hail, and oh my God, there's snow. And there's a little up my skirt, and I'm just like, Colorado. Oh, it's been a while. I think I'm gonna stay. I think I'm gonna stay. Whoo, I know, huh? So all of a sudden I get this job, and I love it. I loved it at the time. And the thing about it is that I worked with a bunch of hoes. I know, me too. And a bunch of beds. And I was thinking about using protection, because that might be the good thing to do. But sometimes, I wanted to slam these hoes to the ground. You know, to cut the weeds. Because I worked on a farm. I mean, come on. I know I look good, but really? Really? But I was shocked because I was the only brownie on the farm. Not stereotypical at all, right? Not at all. And my boss was white. And I was like, órale, you don't even speak Spanish for nothing? And he was like, no. For reals? That's really weird. Well, then he goes and delivers our food to like the restaurant, and he's like, Rosa, you would have really liked it there. I was like, why? He's like, because they play that Mexican music. You know that shit you like? I'm like, órale, kick back, motherfucker, because you know what? I listen to mariachi music, okay? We got the same dun-dun at the end, but you know what? We're not going around waiting for the circus to come to town. So kick back. He's like, okay. You're like, you're white, motherfucker. You don't know what the fuck I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? But I used to be a drywaller framer back in the day. Órale. I was in the Union 1319 and Burke. Ooh, ooh. And these motherfuckers looking at a chick coming onto the job site. God damn. They're like, oh, she's gay. Motherfucker, I just got my hammer. Let's show you if I'm gay. And they're like, okay. And then there's the flip of the switch, and they're like, damn, look at that booty. And I'm like, oh yeah, touch it. I'll really show you how my hammer works, cabron. And they're like, ooh. And I was like, because I don't think you're ready for this jelly. I don't think you're ready for this jelly. You know what I'm saying? Because my body's too bootylicious. Because my name's Rosa Mariposa. It's the booty and the beauty. Órale. You guys have been amazing. Thank you guys so much for coming out tonight. My name's Rosa Mariposa.
Rosa Mariposa, right there. Alrighty, so are we having a good time so far? Thank you so much. We have one more comic for you. Very funny guy, friend of mine. We actually have done the road a couple of times together. Right there, two names, first names, Rick Bryan. Rick Bryan. Go get him, buddy.
Come on, let's get excited up in there. Come on, get loud up in there, damn it. Y'all sound higher than me, shit. What's up? How's everybody doing tonight? I'm gonna get a little stool for my drink. I like to drink while I do my job, you know. I'm successful up in this business. They say if you want to make it in this industry, you got to get on TV. Get some TV credits, right? That's bullshit. I've been on Cops 3 fucking times and I've got nowhere. I just celebrated my 9th anniversary, 9 years with the same chick. Fuck yeah, all right. You know what, if I'd have got up here and said I'm getting married, you ought to have been like, woo! Why do people get so excited for people who are getting married, man? You get excited for the people who've been doing it for like the last decade. You get this one dude like, I want to fuck that bitch right there and I want to fuck her for the rest of my life. Come on, everybody, chip in, $100. We're registered at Macy's. Man, fuck that shit, all right? I'm registered at the dispensary, okay? You want to do something, fucking buy me some gifts, baby. Hell yeah, I put up with it for 9 fucking years. I ain't married her. I ain't stupid. I ain't trying to lock it down. I just know I've been with her for 9 fucking years. I forgot my anniversary. Yeah, I forgot the shit. Now, it's all good, though, because I played it off because the week before that, we went to Glenwood Springs because I had a show out there. So, yeah, I took her out there to the Strawberry Festival. All the white people out there celebrating the Strawberry Festival. I'm like, what the fuck, y'all picking strawberries out here? They looked at me like I was crazy. I was like, then what do you do for the Strawberry Festival? You just wait for the Mexicans to gather from the fucking hills and bring it down for you and you just get around in the park? This is ridiculous. Did you say the Mexicans for last? What happened there, man? This is the fucking ethnic portion of the show? We were just running on CPT, that's all. We were running late, you know, colored people time. We're never... Now, so I'm out there in Glenwood Springs, and we get the honeymoon suite. And it's nice, I'm doing my thing, you know, it's about 2 in the morning. I get a call from the front desk, I shit you not. They told me to quit jumping up and down in the motherfucking room. I was like, are you kidding me? This is the honeymoon suite you gave me. You understand that, right? And they're like, yes, sir. And you can't be jumping up and down. I was like, bitch, ain't nobody jumping up and down up here. I was having sex, goddammit. She goes, sir. I was like, what? Why are you so appalled right now? I don't get what's going on. This is the fucking honeymoon suite. And she's like, it's 3 in the morning. I was like, yeah, and I just finished up. That's about normal time, isn't it? She still was pissed off. I'm like, bitch, I'm gonna be complaining in the morning. This is bullshit. You can't be giving out the honeymoon suite and don't expect nobody to be humping, all right? We just be humping at fucking 3 in the morning, right? Can I get my hump on for my 9-year anniversary in the fucking honeymoon suite? No, not in Glenwood Springs, goddammit. These ain't even jokes. This just happened last week. I thought it was funny, so I put it out there. I thought I'd be romantic, though, and I found out that there was a place called Hanging Lake. Anybody seen Hanging Lake? Yeah. With your own 2 eyes, or did you see it on the internet? Yeah, it's beautiful, huh? Did you see it on TiVo? Yeah, you did, fucker. I know, because it was a hell of a time getting up there, goddamn. I only got a little something, and it was kicking my ass, I'll tell you right now. You spend a lot of money? Did somebody carry you up that fucking thing? I spent a lot of money. Oh, I know, mine's bought and paid for, too. You're spending way more money than me. That's all I can say. That's all I'll ever weigh, bro. 175. You're right. He's one of those guys that weighs you at the carnival. Shit. Do her. Órale, you too, buddy. Give it up for my man right here out front. I love it. Thank you. So I climb up. Back to the lake. Yeah, I'm climbing up this bit. I ain't got no problem hiking. But this is 1.5 miles up. All right, I was like, damn, I found out I'm 36 fucking years old. Yeah, I wasn't even out of breath. My whole body's just like, nope, you cannot do it anymore. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I went up there, Eric Henderson came up there with us. This dude just walking up the hill. I'm like, dude, how the hell are you doing it like that? And I thought for a second, I was like, wait, fucker, how old are you? And he's like 26. I was like, yeah, see me in 10 years, bitch. See if you're just fucking walking straight up a goddamn mountain. Nah, it ain't happening no more. So I thought I'd get my lady, take her up behind the waterfall, you know, hit it real quick, you know, romantical style shit. We get up there, I was like, baby, check it out. Bam, it's like Disneyland. There's like fucking 500 people standing around the lake. I was like, oh, this is bullshit. I still took her behind a bush and fucking tore it up though, baby. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I wasn't hanging up there at Hanging Lake, I'll tell you right now. All right, cheers, man. How many parents we got out here with us tonight? Yeah. Cheers to all the parents out here neglecting their children this evening. You're goddamn right. He ain't even paying child support. Look at that right there. Fuck yeah. I brought my kids with me, man, but they're out there waiting in the car. It's cool. What kind of parent would I be bringing them inside a bar, man? They don't need that shit. Fuck, they're watching my TV outside up there. They said, Dad, where are we going? I said, we're going to the drive-in. They said, what is the drive-in? I said, that's where you take your car to a parking lot and you watch a movie. Am I wrong? Back in my day, the screen was on the outside of the car. It was a shitty picture. If you were in the back seat, you couldn't even see the movie. That's where you're humping rather than watching the damn movie. That's where half these kids came from, right? Hey, I'm only up here like 15, 20 minutes, man. If they can't behave, I'll go out there and beat the shit out of them. Hey, y'all beat your kids out here. That's good. Hell yeah. How many of y'all beat your kids? Round of applause. All right, there's a couple that are not afraid of social services. You see that right there? Fuck social services, man. 3 of my aunties worked for social services, and they beat the shit out of me when I was little, man. This is crap. All I gotta say is don't wait till they all grown up and opinionated. Am I getting feedback? Am I cool? I'm trying to hold it as far away from me as possible, man. Pretty good? You can hear me? Okay, I just wah, 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 wah. Thought we was all fucking huffing paint up in this bitch and shit. Wah, wah. So we got some paint huffers with us, dude. Where my cokeheads at? Any cokeheads? Couple right here, yeah. Oh, they left already? They can't do a full show, huh? Fuckers had to go out and snort it. They're in the bathroom partying it up. That cocaine's a fucked up drug, isn't it? That's the only drug I've come across where you get so excited to do it, you gotta take a shit right before you do it. What kind of fucked up drug is that? I couldn't imagine, the homie's like, hey man, roll one up. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta shit real quick. Nah, we're done getting high, that's all I'm saying. Where my bud smokers at in this motherfucker? That's too many to be smoking a blunt with, fuck that shit. If there was just a couple of y'all, I'd have been like, yeah, meet me out in the parking lot, but nah, that's too many. If y'all got weed, I'll smoke your weed, though. It's Colorado, right? What are we gonna be shy about? Fuck yeah, the land of the legal, right, baby? Round of applause, how many of y'all happy that marijuana is now legal in the state of Colorado? And I say to you, don't be dumb. Yeah, it is more illegal than it has ever been, people. This is bullshit. I say smoke a joint with me right now, you can't drive for the next 30 fucking days. DUI, all right? What the fuck is this DUI shit, man? I remember back in the day, I've been doing this for 20 years. All you've done is fucking brought attention to what the fuck I've been doing for the last 20 years. I got pulled over back in the day, the cop be like, you got some weed? Like, no. He looked at me and he's like, you got some weed? Yeah. You want to admit guilt right away, do you? You pull out the weed, what did the cop do? The fucker took it from you, put it in his pocket. I'm like, oh, this is some shit right here. Didn't even write me a ticket or nothing, just fucking put it in his own goddamn pocket. And then he'd say, you got a pipe or anything? I'm like, yeah, I got the fucking pipe right here. He's like, break it. I'm like, break it? And he's like, yeah. I'm like, God damn it. Grabbed that pipe, fucking jumped up, man. Fucking, boom! That pipe fucking did the long jump. Boom! Just went shooting across the street. He's like, God damn, those things are indestructible. I'm like, well, yeah, they make them out of fucking pipe. I mean, what do you expect? Shit. See, back in the day, kids, they were made out of actual pipe, not just the glass, so they're fucking bound. And they thought it was cool to put like a rubber or a clay around it for like really fancy, you know, to charge you like $40 for the fucking piece of shit thing. And so, yeah, it would just bounce. It would never fucking break. He's like, God damn. I'm like, it's yours now, man. Just fucking take it. Now I'm getting a DUI if I smoked in the last fucking week. That sounds illegal, all right? All you've done is you took like 50 students, all right? And the teacher goes, how many of you guys get high? And 2 of them were like, oh, right here. Oh, shit. Looked around, ain't nobody else said nothing. California didn't even jump up. They're like, nah, fuck it. We got medical. We'll just kick back and see what happens with these motherfuckers. This is crazy, man. I leave the state. It's like a fucked up game of hide and seek. Every time I'm out there cruising the country, you know, I'm hitting up Idaho, Montana, Wyoming. I'm in the big ones, you know. You want to start little, you know, big when you're a comedian. You don't want to fucking go to California or New York. That's not where it's happening. It's happening out in the mid-fucking West. I'm driving all over the place, man. I always got weed with me because I always got weed with me. And that's the way that goes right there. And it's just fucking watching for the police. Police are watching for me, man. I was coming across the fucking border the other day, coming back into Colorado. I seen that cop flying up on me. I was like, fuck it, baby. I got across the border. I was like, yeah, motherfucker. What? Home base, bitch. Home base. You can't do shit to me. Got a whole ounce right here in my motherfucking pocket. My fucking pocket here at mile marker 420. Fuck you. Y'all visit these dispensaries? Yeah, this shit's fucking great, man. It's like Charlie in a chocolate factory. You can smoke it. You can eat it. You can drink it. They've now made it into cream. Cream, buddy. Dude, I've been getting higher than a motherfucker lately. It's a solo session, though. Don't do it with your friends or nothing, because then it comes something totally different. Y'all ever get so high you go through the drive-thru, pay for your food, then drive off without your shit? Yeah, it's hilarious the first time it happens. What's up with 2 windows, man? When I was little, it was 1 fucking window. That was it. You paid here, you picked up here. Now we got 2 windows. I'm just saying, I'm forgetting from fucking point A to point B. That's all. Got fucking cotton mouth like a motherfucker, too. From here, I gotta take a drink here. Saloon. I feel like Fire Marshal Bill up in this motherfucker. Let me tell you something. I don't even know where I'm going, man. I'm just all over the motherfucker. How many of y'all, round of applause, do we believe that texting and driving is a problem? couple of years like, fuck it, we gonna do what we do. We're gonna text and drive. We are not gonna stop this shit. I agree, texting and driving is a little dangerous, but where the fuck did this law come into play? For the people, by the people. I don't remember voting for this, people, do you? Yeah, no texting while driving. This is a fucked up law, man. It's just a law to have the police fuck with you. That's all it is. You don't know what I'm doing when my phone's in my hand, all right? I could be driving down the road watching fucking porn. You don't know what the fuck I'm doing. That's not illegal, though, is it? You know, I mean, it's a little creepy that I'm watching tiny little people fuck, but it's not illegal. That was a new one, and it worked. I'm all for keeping the road safe, but negligent driving is negligent driving. Quit with all these little bullshit-ass fucking rules that you can get me on, man, just to get me fined and get me fucking ticketed. It's getting out of hand. It's like the more people that come together, the more fucked up, stupid rules that we got. It's like these people up at the fucking mountains and shit, they ain't worried about the texting and driving or whatever, because ain't no deer reporting their ass, you know? It's like, he was fucking texting when he took me out. Nah, we ain't getting those fucking calls. But I'm using this for my map, all right, my navigation, and I get pulled over by the cop. And he's like, no texting while driving. I'm like, I wasn't, man, check it out. I was trying to figure out where I'm going. He's like, no, you still can't use your phone while driving. I'm giving you a ticket. I was like, oh, that's some bullshit. Well, I go to court. The judge goes, did you show the cop? I was like, yeah, I showed him my phone and everything. He didn't care. He's like, you have to go to court. You get the ticket still. The judge's like, well, that's unfortunate, because once you get in here, I really can't do nothing for you. I got to give you the ticket. I'm like, this is some bullshit, motherfuckers, all right? No, you can't do nothing. You're the judge. Make a fucking judgment on this. This is fucking retarded. I mean, I looked at him, I said, hold on, man. Back in the day when my grandpa used the fucking map, he didn't get in no trouble. Y'all remember the map? Everybody remember the map? All right, we all old enough to remember the map? The little one up front. If you don't know, if you have never used the map before, Dora the Explorer sure the fuck explained it well enough for you, all right? You should know how to use the goddamn map, man. For those of you who don't really know what a map is, start out 8x2, all right? And then what you did, you unfolded that motherfucker. And then you unfolded it, and you unfolded it, and you unfolded it, and you unfolded it. By the time you got the fucking map open, you couldn't even see the passenger inside the car with you anymore. But this was not illegal to do. I mean, my grandpa would have that motherfucker strung across the whole windshield. Couldn't see a damn thing. Get pulled over by the police. Police said, what's the problem, sir? He's like, well, I'm fucking coming from here, and I'm trying to get from here. Right on the windshield, not giving a shit. The cop's like, well, what you did wrong is you made a turn down here, and you got to get right back on over here around the gas station. He wasn't getting a fucking ticket. He was getting help, goddammit. The shit has gotten out of hand is all I'm saying. We need a fucking vote. I don't vote for shit, but I'm preaching, goddamn. I mean, I get it. You gotta pay attention to the road. You can't be like, fuck it, let Jesus take the wheel. Nah, don't be dumb. I don't want to address all the fellas in the room real quick. Fellas, do we have an issue using the motherfucking urinals? Ooh, look how quiet it got in this bitch. Nicest establishments to the shittiest of shitholes, man. I now know why the Asians take off their shoes before they enter the house. This shit is nasty. There is piss always on the motherfucking floor. What is going on here, guys? Yeah, don't blame it on your kids neither, because we're in bars most of the fucking time. Yeah. All I'm saying, man, is you're gonna step to the plate like a pro in the game, then knuckle up to some cold, wet porcelain, man. Quit pissing all over the fucking floor. What happened? The water's warm? You've been touching the urinal water? Hey, you're afraid. Is that beer or is that urinal water? What are you drinking there, bro? He's touching the urinal. You're peeing on your hand is what you're doing. That's why that's warm. You don't want to do it. If the pee-pee's too little, you don't want to put the fingers in front of it. They'll get pee all over your head. All right, don't do all spread eagle. We don't need that, please. That's it's giving a fucked up visual to the whole bar. How did this invention pass? I thought you had to prove an invention worked before you get to pass. Dude's like, what do you got there, Bob? Well, it's the urinal. What is a urinal? Well, it's a toilet that sits on the wall. Guys just step up, they do their business, step away. Everything's fine, nice and clean. Sounds brilliant. Does it work? Sort of. What do you mean sort of, man? I don't know, man. We made them short, fat, skinny, tall, all the way to the fucking floor. They're peeing all over the goddamn place. It's like they're having sex and then going and taking a piss afterwards. We don't know what the fuck is going on. Ladies, are you having this problem? Like, are you standing up too soon and just spraying the fucking seat like a skunk? That was a new one. We're working. That was in the works. All right, I'll give y'all a couple more before I get out of here. Y'all having fun still? Are we having a good time? One more round of applause for Eugene Kinney for putting this together, man. Live entertainment. We appreciate y'all coming out and enjoying live entertainment. Are we all still happy to be here? Right? It's 2014. We're supposed to disappear a couple years ago, right? Remember 2012, the end of the world? How many of y'all believe that shit? Yeah, nobody wants to look dumb now, do they? Fucking, I figured after Y2K, nobody would ever buy into the hype again. Remember Y2K? The computers are gonna crash, the end might come, what'd everybody do? They went up and bought water. Yeah, exactly. What the fuck is the water and toilet paper gonna do you if the end of the world's here? He's like, the computers might not work, Charmin's going out of business. What the fuck was there going on? Y2K though, when that did happen, I was praying for that shit to go down, because in 1999, I fucked up pretty bad. Yeah. January of 99, I was underage, drinking and driving. Police said, whoop whoop, not tonight. I said, fuck it, orale, catch me, not tonight, fuckers. They caught me. Real quick too, man. Oh, I was in a shitload of trouble. You should have just seen me. I was continuing my court date, just kept pushing it. All the way from January of 99, all the way into January of 2000. You should have seen me on New Year's Eve watching the news. With like I was waiting for the lotto numbers going, oh, come on, come on. Hey, if we all ain't going out together, please let these fucking computers crash. I don't want to go to prison. What happened? Not a motherfucking thing happened, man. I went to prison. That's what happened. Órale, what's the main thing that vatos are worried about going to the pinta for? That's being poked in the culo. For those of you who understand what I just said, what is the main reason that males are afraid of going to the penitentiary for? That's being raped in the butthole. Everybody got that joke too, don't drop the soap, that's not fucking funny. Yeah, this is me after prison. I was tiny as fuck before I went up in that bitch, man. I had soap on a rope, precautions and everything. It still got away from me. It was like slow motion, just doo-doo. Doo-doo. Shit! Hey man, you mind grabbing that for me? That dude looked down on me, he's like, hell no, boy. You on your own. It's like, man, this is like a movie with a bad ending for me, huh? He started laughing, I'm like, yep, that's my cue right there, shit. You can't rape nobody while you laughing, ladies and gentlemen. That's just a little tip from me to you. Hell yeah, that's how me and Tim Allen got out that motherfucker. You keep them giggling, it stops them from poking, that's all I'm saying. And I ain't talking about no Facebook poke neither, man. It's fucking gonna change your religion afterwards, that's all. I'm homophobic for a reason, all right? I've been locked up, man. When they come at you like, hey, what you in here for? I'm like, nah, man, I ain't gay. All right, nah, and I ain't going with that gay shit neither. Right now, I'm very scared of gay people. Fuck this, I am homophobic. Fuck y'all, motherfucker. I fought my ass off to keep my ass closed for like a whole year and a half just to come out and find the whole world is gay. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, goddammit? I should have just gave in and I'd have been cool like the rest of these motherfuckers. It's another don't tag along. 2012 got a little weird there for a minute. I thought the end of the world might actually be happening. Because you remember the West Coast was on fire. The East Coast was having zombie attacks. Fucking Hostess went out of business. And then marijuana became legal. I'm like, what the fuck is going on here, man? You noticed Hostess came back, right? With their Twinkies? Yeah, 2 states went legal with marijuana. Like, fuck it, take out the loan. Take out the loan. They will be buying these Twinkies up, shit. Y'all heard about that zombie attack, right? The black guy in Florida ate the face of another man. I was like, you got to be kidding me. Black guys don't even eat panocha. That's vagina for anybody who didn't understand. I didn't, hold on. Trust me, this one dude got like you did at one of the shows. He's like, bullshit. Yes, we do. I was like, yeah, you do, but you're doing it wrong. You do it like this. You need to do it like this. Hey, my name's Rick Bryan. Y'all been fucking fantastic. Thank you.
That's Rick Bryan right there. Rick Bryan. Wow. Lord almighty. Wow, thank you so much. Wow, that was fantastic. Thanks, guys, for staying for the show. Really appreciate it. That's going to complete the Friday night showcase. These guys really are, young, up-and-coming comics. So if you see a comic that you like tonight, please go up to them. Tell them that you like their set. Get their Facebook information. And then pretend you're going to go see shows that you're not really going to go see on their Facebook. But tell them that you like their show. Encourage this. Thank you so much for supporting live comedy. Thank you so much, Ari's Tavern. Good night, everybody. Bye-bye.